My never say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, or see them yopo.
Now, I want Ghanaians to understand something. The $500 million cathedral na yakan wasem no, just foundation, $500 million. Menewo yesika enom da kutu foundation, $500 million. Now, yanko into the details. Duncan Williams and Eastwood Anaba. What I can say now is, you see, I respect men of God, and I respect only legitimate, honest men of God. I've always had the belief, say, you don't even have to speak. Your actions can speak for you. The life you lead, it will speak for you. So you don't talk much. You don't speak much. You don't do too much. You don't want to even be in the spotlight. All that you do is it comes out by itself, and it comes out to glorify God. But there's something over the years we have seen. When politicians want to take decisions to favor themselves, when politicians want to ride the people, when politicians want to take advantage of the people, they always use men of God. And there have been some men of God who have been in the picture for a long time. They have become political men of God. They have become a ceremonial men of God. It is basically a competition between them and their colleagues. It is when the government comes, they need to be the face of government. When the government comes, they need to be faces of programs. They need to be the men that God knows. They want to prove a point that they have worshipped God for long and that they are closer to God than anyone. It is not how long you have been a Christian. It is not how long you have been a pastor, you have been a bishop, how long you have been in the industry. It is about how close you are to God. But because majority of these men of God, it is all about them and not about God, they always want to take the spotlight. That is why we are here today. So all these pastors who are on the board of the National Cathedral, they have become an embarrassment to themselves and to their religion, because they wanted to steal the spotlight instead of them allowing God to take the lead. So today, we have seen pastors, men of God, resigning from the National Cathedral Board. Why? Because they have come to that realization that this is a criminal enterprise. Now, it does not matter whatever letter they write, whatever explanation they will explain tire, they have become tainted. They cannot move away from this ditch. They have become part of the evildoers. Their name has been enshrined as pastors who were among criminal cartels who duped Ghana millions of dollars to paint a fake cathedral for them. Duncan Williams, Eastwood Anaba, I respect them a lot, especially Eastwood Anaba. Now, I want to say this, and they are sorry, yeah. Duncan Williams are resigning. Eastwood Anaba also are resigning. They gave reasons why they don't want to be part of this National Cathedral again. Now, National Cathedral, Asma Eyamena, and a U2, $500 million. A call, you need the pass, you can one ho. A Ghana for taxes and a MPP for GN or Machedi, Omnia Soforno. And as we sit here, we don't know who we are going to hold accountable. The man who said he promises God, he's staying away from the cathedral. Now, when the cathedral started, the government of Ghana had shipped pastors to America. Now, almost a pastors egu plane mu, a first class ticket, business class ticket, Emma Omo with the taxpayers' money. From the beginning, I saw four way catch the Ghana for say, Sa cathedral na ikufuado say, oh, see, amani nyanko pono, he wasn't going to touch the taxpayers' money. But the first step they took was that they took the taxpayers' money to fly pastors to America to come and do what? Come and solicit for funds to go and build a cathedral that Ekufuado promises God. That we boggers in America, some of us who are dumb, did not promise God. Into the first thing they did was they all joined a criminal carnival and they came to the United States of America for funds. Menamoka say Duncan Williams baby. almost a sa asoft for Pentecost, asoft for Presby, asoft for almost a sa asoft for penny for good plane mu and you don't about America taxpayers money to come and take money from Ghana from Kwasia for Mugua Bruchira Munimiansa. Say Omo Jiji Musika wa Bruchire. Ebi mo 2 jobs ebi mo yare da omo so omo busuafo ekemu Ghana omo bre sa nkwasiafo we omo so omo ya bogus abrochi no enkwasiafo we mu no ebegada wo Washington DC ha ebe yiyu omo dross musika se momfa nkosi cathedral abra no mo buseku for say 350 senior high schools no o de aso abofom bogus enkwasiafo no mugu ano abra mo mbako school pa omo kwa omo kwada dan ba akum omo ti krom ha omo health insurance papa e kwan pa omo nya accident wu no time ekufo ado ne asofofo nkwasiafo yi bi beduru ha se omo bagigi sika akosi cathedral no these foolish nkwasiafo bogus no could not ask ekufo ado yeti abrochire yeto aba your reason ti yeto aba ma Donald Trump yeto aba ma Joe Biden me retiree me 401k me dia but adentina san kwasiafo mo ti abrochire ha mo so me Ghana fo mo ni atenom. Why didn't they ask Ekufuado what is your mandate? Why did the people vote for you? Because we vote for a reason. We give people mandate, and when they fail, we sack them. These people almost bogus what they did was they sheepishly, foolishly, stupidly, Jimilization came to give them money. The man standing before you has promised you schools. He has promised you dams. He has promised your constituencies 1 million per constituency. He has promised you factories. He has promised you employment. He has promised your people good health care. He has promised them good roads. He has promised them good drinking water. This fool standing in front of you with these clowns who joined this criminal carnival, you people living in America telling yourselves you are better, could not pose a question that the reason why the people voted for you, have you able to do it? So you see from the beginning, and when they came here, you saw people after the whole thing speaking. This is Duncan Williams, and Duncan Williams was very vocal, criticizing everybody who spoke against the cathedral, telling us that we are not godly. Today, Duncan Williams is rather the ungodly one. He has become a laughing stock. He has become the liar who led a criminal carnival to come and dupe Ghanaians in the name of God. Today, you have resigned. Who today is swallowing their words? God in his own wisdom will judge each and every single man by the words that comes from their mouth.
Somebody was asking me the other day, why are you so passionate about this national cathedral? And I look at them and just say,
from what? Now, this is what they said after they came to take monies from Ghanaians here in America.
This evening, because of the vision of one man. It started with a political campaign whose motto was, "The battle is the Lord's." And during that campaign,
unto our God, he's made a covenant.
And I used to resign into us. So when you control letter there, I have a benediction into Duncan Williams control letter. And I used to say, oh, Mr. Resign tea. You need to withdraw letters because you have a paper. Because you see the number the paper boy day. It would your child the media baby letter no 2 in 1. It's here. Into resignation letter no 2 in 1 nipa mienu resignation letter paper ba go so because it's Sudan Abakacha Duncan say, oh Mr. Oswa resign, oh okay oh in the name of God can you put my name in there? Into Eastwood I catch the Duncan say put my name inside because I don't have money for paper. I Eastwood me penasem very honest so for and the other who abeshe eton we mu into say also a criminal. I don't not lie you. Into Eastwood say, oh Duncan, people know you so you put my name inside that me too I don't want to do it. Because the way the thing is going, if power changes, I don't want to stand in front of commission. Into a 2 in 1 letter because it is from God. It's our God. Into me kind 1982 forum. Hey, bro, Duncan Williams bro for now kind. Yeshua Hamadea will help me, and the Lord of Jerusalem, the Yeshua. Hey, Duncan, all right, maybe kind letter no. All right. We extend our profound salutations to you in the name of Jesus Christ. As much as we have met many times over the past 2 years on issues of national significance, you may recall our request for an appointment with you to specifically discuss the National Cathedral of Ghana. A vision of yours, a vision of yours that we share and cherish. We truly understand that the demands of the nation and indeed the world that have been placed upon your shoulders may have prevented the realization of this meeting. Duncan Williams said, Yedi Yesu, Ochedian Pokwame Neba Edimu ena Erade eye Aziza it's later almost started so yedi onyankopon dimu ena yedi chiao eye president Aziza Ekufuado Yesu dimu ye bana dwebrɛw na adekudie ntia ye tro krata we me side check eye Eastwood Anaba because Eastwood eye Lord Kenya alongside Ochiame Kwame adekudie ntia ye tro krata we di abrɛw ene se ya pem so asa ye ne wo behia na sebio adwumadia efa wo cathedral wanga say God's cathedral afi wate or say your cathedral. You have to pay attention to details. Mo amonte brofo no mo amonye comprehension enye grammar analyzation and summary no hana me be kire mo classes no. Duncan William could have used the word called the Cathedral of God. And I say the National Cathedral, but he used this word, your cathedral. Say wo Ekufuado. Ya boy pia say be siawo. Na ye ni wedi nkomo bia efa wo cathedral no ho. It's from God. Yes, man ko bunsam jima mumba ko bunsam jim de besin ne mi dwedwam inti Duncan Williams Eastwood Anaba actual letter no omo first paragraph no omo kire wo letter de mu se eye wo Ekufuado ya pemoso ete so pemoso ya pese ye no tena se ne ye ni wudi nkomo bia efa wo cathedral no ho nanso ye huni se eye meeting de ya pemoso ba meeting emma so na ye huni se sebio ebia eye dwuma kesia Ghana for de asoa inti ama udwuma de doso ema wontumi nya emrempo ene ye ntena se entwetwe nkomo emfa eye wo cathedral na wusi no hwe aha na obekire se grammar ye dwuma yanko enim because of God. Baby ever do be the God be show say in the name of God as your attention God yanko paragraph 2 Oma Dani ade na Ekufuado your cathedral. Duncan was a hard guy. Duncan. We feel you, Duncan. It is God. Papa, so we feel you know, nipa ni mio. Or perhaps some say, Papa, you maybe show no. I love Duncan Williams and the main control. But where do I mistake Kessia pa? Hey, obite come for there. Yeah, got number 2. Further to the National Cathedral in January 2023. As trustees of the Board of Trustees, we submitted a draft resolution to the said board resolving that current activities, advancing and construction of Ghana's National Cathedral be deferred until the findings of an audit. Mamen take a paragraph with you. Paragraph 2. Further to the National Cathedral in January 2023. As trustees of the Board of the Trustees, we submitted a draft resolution to the said board resolving that current activities, advancing and construction of Ghana's National Cathedral be deferred until the findings of an audit. Or say, Eya afia ye si mi Nana Ekufuado okpo Aziza. Yene trustees sa ye wo eye National Cathedral Board so afraid the trustee for no. Yen nyina de adwene baako eka bomu ema ye tworo krata se eye wo cathedral na yesi no nyome bi ye nwirem wom nyome bi enhyeda ente ye hu se dwirim bi aba na ye tworo krata January afia esimu se enka nyome na ye hu ni ye ya sebio aye kokwasa kakra no na nka ye pese ye gina na nka ye ka se na nka wo se cathedral na yesi ni ye ngina na ye nhwehwe sikasemu senya ye fande ni sikasem entoto ye fe audit enti Duncan Williams say omo January na omo year resolution omo tena se dwene ho se cathedral no because of God. CBA kono na omo pese ye jina January na nke yehwehwe musika sem ne because na omo ankasa board trustees no members no they were not seeing things right. CBA yesi CBA yakeka bom eye cathedral ni nyina ho keka no na omo hu ni ye. Because of God, that's why I'm doing this. Okune ni mo say this deferment included a cessation of activities of the board of trustees. Specifically, our resolution stated, and I quote, "In the spirit and cause of transparency and accountability to the Ghanaian people, the current board of trustees of the National Cathedral shall appoint an independent accounting firm to audit all public funds contributed to the National Cathedral. The appointment of an auditor shall take place before the deferment of the activities of the board of trustees." Almost say, in fact, ye nyina ye kan ya adwiri bom say cathedral no na e wo say ye gina. Ma ye nya hu adwuma bia biem na ye hwehwe cathedral no mu sikasam omo de sika be hyemu bebia ye nya sika free ye de cathedral no na de kan nyina ne say na nka wo say ye gina. Cathedral ni siri na nka wo say ye gina na ye tu sa na mo we ansa na ya toa so. Into January no na trustees no board of trustees no etro krata ka say mummy engina na ayese dwirim bi koso ayese kokwase bi koso ayese kronu bi koso yem pese ye be point ye fingers ase we ye kronfo we ye wi no na ye nyina kan ya dwene bom se anka ye nja cathedral ni si January no na ye ma auditor bi mra na o mehwehwe nkrata mu na ohun se sika bia eko cathedral na anasa amena na yetu no eye sika krogyen a sebio enye kronu sika enye aban sika enye ankorankora bia bi otonko ke sika se ne be ya adwene mu be ye fine ansana ye yitabono no eme yesi cathedral no yenko enim because of God. That's why I'm doing this. Okure enim no say yes okay, yanko paragraph 3. Despite our prayers, best hopes and wishes, unfortunately, a needed audit to help restore public confidence and trust in this consequential project has not been enacted to the best of our knowledge. Or see, upon the moment we try saying come back Gina Cathedral no construction na nka ya hwehwe nkratemu na yama auditor bi abehwehwe nkratemu no omo trustee for no hu se de oma ye nyina no eye nanado danko akufo ado aban no ene eye cathedral for ni bi omo deda so no omo ampene emomo njai cathedral ni si anhwehwe nkratemu anko omonim inti de all can say upon de omo ye nyina ne meetings omo try some ne akufo ado be ya amaso ene resolution meeting omo ko ye kan omo adwiri bom ni nyina sa nyoma ni nyina eye aban Fuado any MPP ebubu eduasha omasum ama omuentie yanko enim. Since January 2023, we awaited news to no avail regarding the findings of the audit. Say from January afi esimi Duncan Williams ne is with anabada kasa yo say eye afi esimi busumi edi enim January tena ho say anka ekufuado ene ne MPP aban na so si cathedral ma nyankopon a asofo abeka ho no na anka dwene say from January there anka meti asem da bi afiri ekufuado ho ene na aban ho se ne be ya begina na hwehwe nkratem ansa na akomonim na enso twenye because of God anti bibia biem. Now, regarding the findings of the audit, now we therefore regret that as a matter of conscience and faith, we hereby submit to your let me pick this again. We therefore regret that as a matter of conscience and faith, we hereby submit to you our resignation from the board of trustees of the National Cathedral. We honorably assure you, as we assured the board of trustees in January 2023, with the submission of our resolution, that our action in no way impound the vision or intent of the National Cathedral, but rather ensure that it is advanced and built on a foundation of integrity, efficiency, but rather ensure that it is advanced and built on a foundation of integrity, efficiency, and quality, whilst gaining advanced and maintaining public trust and support. Let me take this again. Duncan Williams, natural brofono. If you don't take your time, Duncan Williams work out. Now, this part is very important to me. I'll say, we hereby submit to you our resignation from the Board of Trustees of the National Cathedral. We honorably assure you, as we assured the Board of Trustees of the National Cathedral, we honorably assure you, as we assured the Board of Trustees in January 2023, with the submission of our resolution, that our action in no way impugns the vision or intent of the National Cathedral, but rather ensures that it is advanced and built on a foundation of integrity, efficiency, and equality, while gaming and maintaining public trust and support. We truly owe this to God and to country. Let me try and do the breakdown a little bit. It's a lot in here. Now, Duncan Williams and Eastwood Anaba say, Omo resigning every a year the National Cathedral Trustees no board no so. Now resignation now mo resign no, and I say sa resignation so dey na also can almost say and yes say ebia sebio omo twe omo ho na omo dia gu cathedral na eye Ekufuado na aban esi no ho fin na emom adekudie ntia omo twe omo ho afri cathedral no board no so no ene say omo pese cathedral na yesi no e wo say omo di bibia ye frɛ no eye crogement eye say omo pese pepeyo emuda ho fine ema eye Ghana for ne wiase nyina hu se cathedral no sebio omo a omo bo echi dom no omo so sebio omo di omo ni to fom omo di sebio omo ni eto eye nyoma bebre so omo di omo integrity eto line so omo so den omo Duncan so lodu ade we o with submission of our resignation, intent to National Cathedral, but rather ensure that it is advanced and built on almost like the kudientia almost say and yes bia almost the boapayo ana etimu boni bi and almost the chomo ama cathedral no egu nemum almost per se cathedral no ekoso nemum cathedral no mo per se ekoso no almost per se eye pepeyo any eye den etimu fine and no kure any sebio eye nyoma enwote edisi cathedral no nemum ti na omote omo no enye se bia cathedral no ade bia omo pese egu ade bia omo gure ni ma se anaso omo pese omo gu president ni ho fin anaso omo ma cathedral no look it like say ade bia ade boni nemum because omo pe no kreyo omo pepepeyo omo pese sebio nyankopon integrity kakra ode am omo no omo bo ho banti omo pese cathedral no koso ba omo pese no kure ededi inti me bon to fa omo se omo twe omo ho efrise omo pese no kure ededi e wo cathedral ni simu inchire muso we di o Duncan Williams papa na dey ka we dey ka kra bia say ge bia because of den na kra kan no wa chod bofo tin all because of God. Now oba asia wa o se den Duncan let tin. Last paragraph, Duncan say on the Eastwood, sorry, Adam Refi alongside Lord Kenyano, say letter back be nipa me 2-in-1. And it's in English the dorsal because it's would not be so tebrofo pa nice guy or co school pa rough. Duncan so tebrofo Duncan the street. And on my cabo minti a man kind of ding. It's because of God. Final a year paragraph. Letter back we debate 8 hours. We remain confident that one day your vision of a national cathedral of Ghana that provides a sacred space and infrastructure for formal religious and other activities in the nation, such as state funerals, presidential inaugural services, and global gathering that advance faith, peace, reconciliation, stability, and a better word, while supporting tourism as a promising pillar of Ghana's economy, will be realized in our lifetime. We believe that you will always stand as the visionary and the architect of this vision, and trust that a dream deferred is not a dream denied. Hey, makofa sama mama me ho. Inchire no so amefo ene de don't know afro tigare o ene de afro tigare ene pa de mesim ya bepenchire mu na it would anaba de Duncan Williams oboba together say Michael Jackson ni Bob Marley chese ade ni mo ye ding mame dwedwem so before ye wie to de metima the last hour almost say we remain confident. Almost some GDM mapa. Say na nando danko ekufuado. Eni daso eni swadi huna or wase obesi cathedral. You betumi diga oho. You betumi hu Bible mu nipa. You betumi esie nipa oho. You betumi president. Ye president fufra. You betumi akoswe no oho. So onu anka se kufuado bua. You betumi esie no oho. You betumi ye eyi kese. Nipa ahodro fi ewiase bebi abeba ho. You bedi ewiase mu Bible mu aduane nyina bi oho no. Omu se omu GDM se sa eni swadi hu ekufuado wo no ebebem enti omo de omo si ekufuado bre e God onyankopon eye honhom e tadechi se nyansa onyaye se obesi cathedral no onyame mmoa no na ontumi nsi enom ye no we no ehu empra province ho Pontius Pilate enti omo wie no musum ekufuado no mo se a dream deferred is not a dream denied. Inti ahonom say inti ye kan nyina onyame di mu say de why de nyame emwa onesi u cathedral no inti a dream deferred is a dream denied. Or see te o chire a dream deferred is a dream denied. Chese wa ma papa yamba ni nyina no dwudwema ye say ye see say ye njai kukuru ni ya kekere se de enjai ye eno ne a dream deferred, a dream denied. Kukuru ne enjai de omo ya kekere de enjai da into omo buwe kufuado be se krono na ye bono national cathedral mu no ye bie ye ni ansha eye national cathedral no la ayila lao ye ntumi nsida because aya kromfo ene ne kan brofum say a dream deferred is not a dream denied. Inti no ni dwam ni twim na medwudwam no mame nkwase na me ende Duncan ene de mayade o bro be say ene de don't know afro tigare me na me se me ye injejire mu hine na Duncan Eastwood na ba da me hye omo no ho enti ase ho no ma me nkire say eye Eastwood so ka ho enti letter the 2 in 1 omo be sign it off omo be wi no omo say your excellency, please accept the assurances of our prayers and best wishes to you and the Board of Trustees of Ghana's National Cathedral for strength and success. We thank you for the opportunity to serve our nation. Yours sincerely, Papa Duncan Williams signature. Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams, founder and general overseer, United Denomination of Action Chapel Churches Worldwide. No Abasia alongside like Lord Kenya no. Reverend Eastwood Anaba, President Eastwood Anaba Ministry. Simple. Obasia wa pepa end. Enti omo say adere nye kukuru enja ya keke de Pontius Pilate insida because of God. Enti ya boss am we nyina atofa asofo no aka kire say Duncan Williams Eastwood Anaba dark would most on so free so mensa otabo mu no omu nyina aka kire say ade na omudi enimu say efiri onyankopon no tro efiri say Duncan Williams say kasa no o say January ton enom ka say yambie nkrata mu ne yanhwe ne kura wom so obi bokro no aban sika na nado Danko Ekufuado finance minister any MPP aban aba omiaka wo Kennedy Japan mo kan no say lalai $500 million ase eya mena keke no motu inti asofo no mudi Ekufuado enim ema ne be ya agana one no and asofo no jump ship inti se local cathedral board no so a nipa aka on esia aka nipa mienu omunie eye kusibuafo ene kusibuatin ene edujemfi se cathedral no trustees no aka nipa mienu pe oso nipa mienu no omnie kusi buatin one eyeden edu jemfi. These are the two people are obote National Cathedral trustee board so. Two people aka nipa mienu pe we mu mienu. Eye Victor kusi buatin one edu jemfi sa nipa mienu we pe ana aka omo National Cathedral board so. These are the two people. These are the only two people left on the National Cathedral board. These two people. $500 million no akọ ashe obia resigning manaka nipa two pe on the National Cathedral board no eye Victor Kusibuatin oni Edu Jemfi sankofo bienu we omunko na aka board so. How can we allow these people to lie to us? Akronfo we inti assembly nya ebono tofa aka nipa two pe Cathedral board no so. Trustees no aka Victor Kusibuatin oni Edu Jemfi omumienu pe and aka board no so. How can we allow these two criminals to stay on the board? Aka ewifo mienu na omote board no so. National Cathedral na esi efri nyankopon no aka ewifo mienu na omote board no so omumienu omunie. Victor Kusibuatin oni Edu Jemfi sa ewifo two way, they are the only two thieves left on the National Cathedral board of trustees. Omupenaka. We keep telling Ghanaians, we don't hate anybody. We don't hate God. We don't disrespect you people because you are Christians. But we are just asking simple questions. We need simple answers that are reasonable. Duncan Williams and the rest of the men of God. We don't hate you people. Me sitting here, I respect all of you as fathers. I respect you people as men. Some are older than my father. You are people I should respect any day. But when people like us, when young Ghanaians are questioning politicians, you don't take over the responsibilities of politicians, because we were questioning Eye Ekufuado. What have you done for the people? Have you been able to fulfill that mandate? Because the reason why we voted for you wasn't because of a cathedral. It was because to build schools. It was because you had to create employment. It was because you had to make the economy better. It was supposed to build a university. You were supposed to do these things. So when we, young men and women, we come out and we start to question politicians about neglecting their mandate, you men of God are supposed to stay back. You are supposed to be the protectors and the conscience of the society. You are the people who are supposed to even pose the questions for us to also ask some of the questions. But you don't come to the defense of criminals. There are only two criminals left on the cathedral board today, and it is Victor Kusibuatin and Edu Jemfi. How did we get here?
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.